Alright guys, this is why I take saltwater fishing. Now, I used to use this one rod and I don't have it with me right now, but just for Christmas I got this brand new saltwater rod from my mom. Now, this is a Daiwa D-Wave. It has, it's this whole setup you can buy right on Amazon. I'll have a link in the description to this rod. Then there's a 4000B reel on here. It's a saltwater versus freshwater, so it's like made for the ocean so it doesn't corrode. Then this is actually a 7-foot medium. It can hold 12 to 15 pounds on the rod, and I have 12-pound line on here, so it's totally fine. I could like put probably 15-pound line if I wanted to, but I'm just gonna put 12 for now. I like 12 a lot. It's very, very easy to work with a line. I actually have a Storm, not a Storm, I forget what this bait is, but it kind of looks similar to Storm a little bit. It's another type of company that makes Fluke, like bait fish lures, swim jigs and stuff. So Swimbaits. Then in this first box, actually before I show what's in this, I got these Berkley natural shrimp for Christmas too from my mom. I heard they work for stripers, so I'll try those out. I do like striper fishing a lot. This lure, I never tried it yet, so it looks like similar to like a pogey a little bit, so I'll even see if it works. I use usually, if I can find it, this right here, and that is a Zoom Super Fluke. It's a 5-inch modified. I took the head off and put this 1/2-ounce jig head onto it. I'll put a company in the description of the video that would be close to this, but the only place I could find these jig heads is at LO Bean, and I don't know very many people are going to be able to get to LO Bean. I know probably some people, but these won't come off Amazon. If I find something in Cabela's.com, I'll put it on there. Then I got this 7-inch that I modified and put a 3/4 ounce jig head on there. I wanted to see if I can get bigger striper with this. It looks more like a real size smelt. Then I talked to somebody at LO Bean and they said eels work really good so for stripers, so I got some eels, and that's a, I think, 6-inch Storm. Then I have this Berkley 12-inch eel. Then I have these Berkley smelt. These are very small. Comes in, I'll have it linked in the description. It's like an 8-pack. You get these jig heads, maybe kind of like that. It's like a round jig head. It's like a dark color on the top. That works good for herring or pogies. Another thing that works for pogies is this, and that's a Berkley white 3-inch Fluke. I'll have this linked in the description. On, I think it was a 1/8-ounce jig head. Then I have these that my dad got me a while back. It's Squid. and you just put a jig head or something on the tip, and then you probably could catch a striper with that. I do have Gulp Squid coming. It kind of looks like this, but it's like a squid instead. I'll have that linked in the description. Then from Cabela's, I got these. It comes with this walleye kit. I'll have that linked in the description too. And this is for, you can get pogies or stripers, maybe even herring. Then my dad got me this a while back, and it's for striper. It's this, I forget what it's called, but it's by Daiwa. Same thing as the rod. I like Daiwa a lot. Very, very good company, I think. And this is, I forget, I think like a Shad or something. Oh, Salt Pro Minnow 13F by Daiwa. It's real nice. I used it once. I actually had a striper hit it, but they weren't running as much that day, so they only hit it. They didn't pull it down and get hooked. So it was pretty much a mess. Then what I have next is some more of these baits. I think I have it somewhere, maybe. Let's see. Ah, found them. I always keep little packages. This is a TSU. I can't really read it. I have problems with reading a little bit. TS Sun Mini Pro or something. I got a 3-inch and a 4-inch, so right there. And here's the 4-inch. I'll have that, if I can find it, linked in the description. It looked pretty good for a new bait, because I like getting new types of bait to test out to see if they actually work. And I like swim baits so much. I think even this lure right here will catch you walleye. It was in the freshwater area when I went to Ella Bean, but I'm pretty sure like most things are gonna work for saltwater. Just like the Flukes and stuff work really, really good for saltwater, I think. Even the white ones, I have another video. You can go on my channel with my where I take freshwater fishing, and I actually say to hook up, I think it's like a Zoom Pearl 5-inch Super Fluke, and you can catch a ton of smallmouth on that. A lot of people use that type of idea, like the Pearl Zoom Super Fluke and stuff. You just put a little drop shot and hook on it, and you can pop it. You want weedless usually. I have these Storm herring. So what was that? I think that was it's a 5-inch one. Then I got 2 more of the others jig heads for the 3/4, and I have 1/2 ounce too. Then I have a variance on these spinners that look like smelt. Most everything eats smelt where I live. And then I have these for striper. It's a circle hook. I think it's a number 5 or something. Let's see if I can find the bag. No. 6. Right there. You can see that. Yeah. Then I have a variance of small hooks in there for herring, because you want like number 10, number 8 size hooks for herring, because you don't want them to know the hook is there. You usually use the smelt, or you use a bloodworm of some sort. I even tried ribbon worms on smelt fishing and it works. Not a lot of people think of ribbon worms that great, but I think they work pretty good. Now, this is where I have a bigger, whatever it's called, the that Pro 6-inch. Actually, this is the 4-inch one. Then something I found just in the ocean, but I put new hooks on it, is this. I think it's by Berkley. It's, if I can find it, I'll put in the description. But if I can't, I'm not sure. I just found it in the ocean by my dad's house. It's this brow trap, and I actually got a 30-inch striper on it, and if I can hold the hooks, it actually has a rattler inside, and it works so good to catch stripers. They have to be surfacing to do this type, but this probably dies medium. Then I've got this from Alabine. It's a, I think this is a medium too. It's by Rapala, I think how you say it. This is like another smelt replication. I got these are storm shrimp. They actually, that little orange piece in there is actually a scent. So that's natural, that one. And then I got mustard. The red hooks are mustard triple barbs, and I got a variance of, I think, 1/2 ounce to 1/8 ounce jig heads. Then what I have in here is all the Flukes. I think there's 15 I have of the 5-inch, and then I have 3 of these 7-inch. You get 5 in the pack. I just have 2 around and stuff. Then in the front pocket I have a homemade stringer. I use this for a pogie a lot. You can just string up a pogie real easy. Pogie is an awesome crab or lobster bait. You could probably dice it up and like try and get stripers too. Then I have pliers if you gotta get a hook out, if you can't do it by hand. A knife that I think it's by Eagle Claw, and you can skin you can fillet a fish if you want to with this, but I pretty much use it if I need a pogie to stop like tangling up my lines and stuff, because I usually take 1 to 2 fishing rods out, one that is casted out like with a swim bait, or one with bait and a bobber. So that's useful. Then in my side pockets, I did get this bag from L-Bean 2. It's Plano, right there. I'll have that linked in the description. I have 2 of these smaller bobbers, medium size. That would be like for the pogies and stuff. Then something I'm going to do a challenge coming up for pogie or striper fishing is to take gummy sharks and hook them up on a jig head and see if I can actually catch them. I got these at Shaw's for $1 for this pack, so and that, I think there's like 10 gummy sharks in there, but it's pretty funny to say that I would use these for striper fishing, but that would be pretty cool when I get that video come out. I haven't filmed too much of saltwater fishing, but pretty cool.